Hear me? I love you.
Oh, save your breath. That's the last thing in the world I want to hear you say. Love is just like another word in your vocabulary of lies, and I've heard enough lies from you to last me a lifetime.
I hated lying to you, Megan.
But what, it was just a good challenge? A game that you enjoyed playing and winning at my expense?
I call it desperation. I thought if I cooked us a nice meal, we could spend some time together, we could talk.
What, and that your charm would work magic again? Read my lips. I'm not interested.
A few minutes ago, when we were over there kissing me, your lips told me something completely different.
Yeah, well, that was just a foolish mistake. One of many foolish mistakes that I've made.
No, it wasn't. We have something special here, something very, very special. I feel it. I think you do, too.
Doesn't matter, Jake. You know, it's really ironic. When we first met, you had such a chip on your shoulder. You were so excited about bad-mouthing my mother because she was wealthy, knocking us down because you thought that rich people thought we were different from everyone else.
That was before I got to really know you.
But you know, we are different. And it's not because my parents have a lot of money. It's because they raised me to be honest. And that's what sets us apart, Jake. Honesty and trust. Those are two words that you don't even know, that don't mean anything to you, and they never will. Because from day one, you did nothing but lie to me.
I lied just to protect you from Michael Gran.
Oh, God, you've said that to me 1,000 times. And I'm sorry, I don't buy it anymore.
Okay. I lied to protect myself, all right?
From who, Michael?
No. Oh, I protect myself from you.
Protect yourself from me.
Not just you, from everybody. Ever since I was a kid, I had to hide my feelings behind some kind of armor.
What is so terrible about letting people know how you feel?
Because then they can see your weaknesses.
Oh, Jake. And I suppose that would totally ruin your macho image, right? Which is obviously more important to you than being honest with people.
I don't give a damn about images. If you can get hurt, then that means you're vulnerable. I couldn't tell you that I couldn't carry out Michael's orders, because then that would have meant I cared for you. And then you'd be able to get to me.
I see. And you couldn't let anyone, especially me, have that kind of power, is that it?
No, that's right. And I worked really hard not to let you get to me. I tried to protect myself, but the harder I worked, the more you got to me. And if you walk out that door right now, you'll hurt me more than Michael's men ever could.
Well, that's probably the first truthful thing you've ever said to me.
No, it's not the first thing, but it's the most painful. Megan, I'm not doing a number on you. I know how important trust is to you. And that's always been the toughest thing for me, too. God knows that you have every right in the world to doubt me. But all I want to do is try to make this up to you.
I don't know. You're just so mysterious to me, Jake. All I know is that you were born and raised in Philadelphia. What?
I was born in Texas. That Philadelphia story thing, that wasn't true either.
So what, I bet that your parents weren't even divorced either, right?
No, that part is true. My dad got involved with another woman, a married woman. And when my mother found out about it, she left the both of us. She didn't even say goodbye to me.
Well, did your father explain why she left?
No, he tried, but he was just too angry, too guilty. So I just blamed myself.
I'm sorry that your father couldn't help you.
It wasn't like he didn't try. I just wouldn't let him close to me, you know. He was never close enough to figure out how I was feeling, but my sister, she figured it out. And she spent all this time trying to convince me, you gotta trust people. It's better to trust people than to never trust them at all, even if you do get hurt once in a while.
But you wouldn't believe her?
No. And I ended up hurting her. When my father died, I just left. I walked right out of her life. And the ironic thing is, we both end up here in Landview, both looking for revenge.
What are you talking about?
Well, I came here looking for Michael. And Andy came here looking for Max.
Andy Harrison is your sister?
She's my half-sister. She was born after my dad married Max's mom.
You never told me that she was your sister. You mean she's been in on all this lying as well?
No, just don't blame her. It's not Andy's fault. It's mine. She didn't want to help me. This one
Well,
against
what did you care, right? What did you care? You probably just forced her and used her the way you use everyone else.
I am trying here, okay? I am really trying. I've told you secrets that I've never shared with anybody else.
Well, how many more secrets do you have, Jake? I can't do this anymore. I really can't. It's too much. It's just not worth it. Lucky.
Don't let her go. What's going on?
I'm leaving. Now move.
Just take it easy, Megan. Come
Not
on.
until you guys get off my back.
Hey, what did I do? What did he do? What
We
did
can
we
start
do?
with his handcuffing me and dragging me around when Skaggs was after us.
Well, he didn't have a choice, Megan.
Oh, and you didn't have a choice when you locked me in that limousine and dragged me all around trying to find the stupid beach house?
Oh, well, the truth of that is...
No, you don't know any more about the truth than Jake does.
Hey, Megan, I know that we purposely, dragged you around with us a lot. But you had a good time, right? The Three Musketeers?
Oh, just
Can
stop
it,
it. Get
Lucky?
out of my way.
I had good reason for not telling you about Andy.
Oh, really? I don't want to hear your reason.
Michael Grant had threatened to hurt her. I thought if nobody knew she was my relative, that she would be safer that way.
You have a relative in Landview?
I didn't even tell Lucky about
That's
that.
really no consolation, Jake.
I was trapped. Every time I turned around, Michael threatened to hurt somebody I cared about. What was I supposed to do?
Fine, I can accept that, Jake, but the fact is that he hasn't been around to threaten you in a very long time, and you've still kept lying to me.
I wasn't lying. I just haven't told you everything.
That's exactly the same thing.
No, it's not. There's a difference. Besides, you have problems up to your ears. I didn't want to add to them.
Hey, Megan, that's true. No, last night at the hospital, he told me he wanted to tell you everything, but he thought it would be best to wait.
Thanks, Lucky.
You're welcome.
See? Haven't we made a new start, haven't we? Let's just give it another chance, please.
And the next time you lie to me, you're going to ask for another chance.
I'm not going to lie again.
How many times have you promised me that?
A lot. I know that. But it's different this time.
You know, I think you believe that. And I would really like to believe it, too. But I just can't take this anymore. I don't want any more complications and surprises and disappointments. I just can't.
Megan, whether you want to believe it or not, I do love you.